Hello, boys and girls. Spherical Yoshi, welcoming you back to my blind playthrough of the DLC of Donkey Kong Bananza for Nintendo Switch 2. Seems like this game just never ends. That's what I think about it. Yeah, whatever. It's the DLC. They kind of view it at a weird time. What I never understand is why they got DLC for this game, but still have yet to throw out DLC for Mario Kart with a jet. It makes zero sense. But I'm not here to talk about it. What I am here to say is, yes, also this is technically called, if you want to call it something, this is DK Bananza, Donkey Kong Island and Emerald Rush mode. Anyways, yeah, in the last episode, we did an Emerald Rush in, whatever, I cannot remember layer. Yeah, I think we did Lagoon layer, actually, last. In a different layer, we also did a Forest layer on difficulty level 2, but once again, we ran into a little bit of a problem. We don't have the other levels unlocked, but we still need to do the other levels. And DK Island is also done on difficulty 3 already, so this leaves us with one option. Well, actually two. We can either do this, or we can do this layer. This is the layer we're going to do, and this one we definitely need Zebra for, so we're going to try and focus and hopefully get it early. I'll at least try to center my build around it. If I don't get it, that's fine. The first 3 rounds will probably be okay without it. If we get unlucky, though, we might have to reload. I don't know. This one you can still do a trick for, so if you are trying to focus on one Bananza, something you probably want to do, and we might actually start doing, is at the start of each layer, like when you attempt this, you should always check your map to see if your Bananza is on the map. If it's not, you should just reload the try again. That way you don't have to worry about you losing the map. Especially on a layer difficulty, you may want to focus on just a single Bananza path, and if you lose the map, then you'll just end up wasting time. So yeah, you can just kind of check around the map, and if there's no good Bananza for you, then you can just kind of skip it. Okay, well, there is a Zebra Bananza, and I think I know what I'm going to do differently. There's no reason not to do this, so we'll just teleport straight here and get the Zebra Bananza literally right at the start of... Okay, we're gonna need to go a little bit farther from the looks of it. All these are bad, actually. Oh my gosh. We're gonna block both of these and get that one. Okay, I don't know if we can get through here or not. Yeah, okay, alright, we need to focus. Okay, we're gonna need, looks like we need to go a little bit further on. Okay, well, this is a little bit of a harder pattern. It might actually be higher up than I expected, but I don't want to waste a second Bananza thing already. Okay, I can't afford necessarily to block too many perks, but I will block this, however. I will 100% block that. That's a terrible skill to have. Rocking this, since we're not using Ostrich much. As you get used to playing this game, one thing you'll probably realize you'll want to do right away. Okay, we're gonna need to find that Zebra thing faster than expected. I haven't done Freezer layer in, like, forever. We only just barely got our gold. I actually don't really like this. well, since it's in a trolley spot, that means it's probably not going to spawn again. I think it's safe to say we want to do the reload. A little bit annoying, we waste 5 minutes before doing that. We don't get any 0 stuff because we did that. Okay. So this is basically what you do, and you do have to waste a little bit of time owning the area, but yeah, you can basically just keep reloading these layers infinitely if you need to. And you can do this until the game finally gives you a banana or stuff that you can find out. Obviously, you could also cheat and look at it specifically, but like, where's the fun in that? Okay, I don't even see a Bananza on here. What in the world? Okay, it must be down here. No. Oh, what is this luck? Dude, what in the world is going on? I don't think I've ever seen that before. The game literally said we lose. We didn't get a single Bananza in that first round. There is no way Gold Donkey Kong is going to get that done. So, again, we're going to have to restart that. But yes, this is a trick you can do. It really does. Later on, especially in the later difficulties, if you don't get a good Bananza at the start, it's probably better to just reload and try again until you get one. This game relies so much on your Bananza power-ups, if you don't get at least 1 or 2... it's, like, ridiculously broken. I guess you could always go for Ben Bones instead. You know, the one where you just don't get other stuff. Okay, this is basically the same equivalent. Because we got Elephant, which is a very Bananza for this layer at the very least. So I guess we're going to quit this. I'm not going to waste all day, obviously, doing this. But it's still really bad that we're not getting any of this right now. This is gonna really mess up my cycle, I'm not gonna lie, but, yeah, let me try again one more time. Hopefully this time we actually get more Bananzas. I swear, this game's RNG can be really nasty sometimes. The fact that you could just not get Bananzas, and also you can't just buy them yourself. You have to actually find them. That's what makes them so annoying. So if you just get really bad luck, you might not find anything. But I guess you could always go for a Bananza build where you the entire game without even using Bananzas. Okay, Con is fine. Yeah, I don't want to waste all day. Alright, we're getting a Con Bananza first. It's settled. So we'll grab this. We're going to teleport over here, and let's just start grabbing skills before we forget. At least we have something now. To be fair, every layer was made to be explorable without the Bananzas, but it's definitely a lot harder than doing it normally. So anyways, there we go. We got our first Bananza. We're still not going to focus on the upgrades on it though, so we'll try blocking the other skills in the meanwhile, and then we're just gonna start hunting down these skills. So here we go. We found a banana almost immediately. We're gonna try to save our one barrel until... oh, hello, barrel bump up. That's a really good start. Okay, well, I think the game more than made up for my bad luck there. Since we don't have any loops, let's start trying to surf a bit, actually. Okay, that almost worked. Okay, we don't have a good amount of nets, so we're gonna have to, like, grab this and hope we can quickly just charge in and grab this. Okay, maybe we could punch him into it. There we go, that works better. Thought I got this right. This was just a little bit off. A little annoying. Okay, well, I want to get a little bit of the other one. Maybe block that. Grab this for sure. Power up to... and, oh my gosh. We literally died because we couldn't do anything. Oh my gosh, what is going on? Okay, well, that's bad. We have to teleport. Literally, the game stopped us from attacking there. We literally lost money early because we got stuck inside the area. That's why I don't always like going for bananas here, to be fair. They seem to always troll you in one way or another, and that was one of those. Okay, well, now we have to actually do this, which is a little annoying. I already don't like this layer in terms of exploration, but now I really don't like it after the fact that I think that's the earliest death I've had in a while. Yes, anytime you die and you don't have a Bananza set up, that counts as a death, but you can never actually die in this mode, so instead you just take a penalty, which is really bad. Okay, well, that wakes up for it. We got Barrel Bump Up again. Let's get rid of Surfing Beat. Let's get that one. Definitely the more skills we block later, the... Okay, this is below us. So now we'll go over here. Okay, they're kind of dying over to the side, so we won't be able to grab their... unfortunately. There's some spots where you'll find pretty soon that you won't be able to really get any emeralds. So I guess our build will probably be focused on Calm, though we'll probably still want to get Zebra for movement in some cases. But at the very least, we got a Bananza to build with, so at least it's not terrible now. Alright, let's go over here. We got a good amount of barrels from Barrel Bump Up, so we should be able to start looping goals for a bit. Even early on, you probably still want to do your void goals, but you also want to mix in skills when you can. There we go. Oh, we got a new one, which we're going to immediately collect. Okay, cool. We found our banana. Third skill. I'd rather not have this one. Let's get Crop Demolisher instead. If you have to pick between skills, though, you probably want to block the Bananza-related skills you're not using first. Ah! Okay, hit that, please. There we go. So we definitely want to do this part early. So we can form these bridges. Then we'll go ahead and grab this skill over here. Alright, so it turns out we went the wrong way. That's what I imagine actually happened. Let's block this one since it's infant, and we don't need that. Let's get Surf Grooves so we can have that activated and start surfing a little bit to get that up a bit. Then we're gonna go over here and we're gonna start looping the goals. Keep in mind we're not using all the cannons every round necessarily, but we do want to grab this void goal. Okay, good. We're already at a times multiplier on only a second stage, which isn't bad. Oh, we definitely want this. I did not see that moment in time. There we go. We got another banana for our skill. I guess we could get one level of that. Okay, we have to grab this one, I guess, since we don't have that. Okay, we'll get another loop. We definitely want an Emerald Negotiator if we can find that too. This one's usually bad, so we'll get rid of that. This one I want because it's a higher skill, and it will be useful as per usual if we are doing the bees. Like I said, that one's particularly useful when you're trying to defeat the bees, because you almost always have to defeat them with throwing a chunk. Okay, barely avoided that somehow. That could have been really bad. Let's get rid of this skill. Get rid of this one. Get skill champ for sure, because that's a really good stuff. Oh, smash him ice. We're probably right next to it. Oh wait, actually, there's a very easy way to get that. We'll just head back to the cavern pool, which has a bunch of ice in it. This I actually remember, and we're going to start just smashing stuff around here. Maybe get some fossils on our way. That's a really good one. We'll grab that right away. And we also cleared the goal immediately. Let's get Encore Grow so we can get that activated. Even if you don't plan on using skills for a lot, just getting level 1 of it, any skill can help out. Alright, where do we go now? I think we need to go up here to the exit, specifically. Okay, that's actually the other ending. I'm assuming that's where we were supposed to go earlier. Okay, well, we got outside now, which is useful. Okay, I don't think we can actually get up from here. Okay, we're gonna have to actually go out here instead. Not a lot of people know, but you probably are better off going here, especially when the stuff is outside. Best you waste your time going around stuff. Okay, the only problem is we don't have zebras, so we can't actually get up here, so, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna do that, and because of that awkwardness, I'm gonna change the void goal to something else. Oh, I guess I didn't see the ladder. For it. Oh, and it was up there anyway. Well, we're definitely not changing it now, so I guess we wasted our void goal, but then again, I didn't know that was there. You can tell I haven't played in a while. It's easy to make mistakes like that. Alright, let's see what fossils we can get. Emerald Negotiator we want immediately. Okay, we have some snow right nearby, so let's grab that. Perfect. Alright, now we have some new skills up here. There we go. Perk champ we want for sure. Alright, let's grab this fossil over here. Let's get ship order since we don't have that yet. Oh, let's check for our zebra. Okay, this time it's in a much easier spot. We're gonna actually waste one of our teleports now to go and grab that right away, because we need that for movement around this area. Okay, we need to go down a little bit, so let's do that. Simple enough. There we go. Now we got our Zebra Bonanza, but we'll block its skills since we're not focusing on them. Definitely want to get Perk Champ there. And then we're gonna go for this Void Goal here. Definitely using your teleports as soon as possible is the best way to get this done. Of course, you don't always get barrel bump, but whenever you do, you definitely want to use those as much as you can. Okay, that's a good multiplier already, since we got that pretty high up. Let's get this to at least level 1, so that starts activating, since we are using our charged moves with these particular Bonanzas. Okay, looks like we're gonna go up here now. Even if you are only teleporting a bit of a feat, it's still pretty important to do that. We'll launch ourselves up here now, and we're gonna throw these stuff at these guys. That way we get a better boost from that. And there we go. We got that done. Pretty easy. What do we want? Well, that's Perk Champ, so we're gonna get that for sure. We actually have quite a few different Bananzas we could use, but I decided not to use Shreds, so we're not going to focus on those for now. We're gonna go here instead. This will put us in kind of a... but that's fine, because we still have to do this part anyway. Okay, now that this ice is here, we can use that to clear a path to this area. We'll do this with a charge shot so we don't have to wait as long. And there we go, we got that one done. Definitely blocking that perk. Oh, okay, well, we probably want to grab that if we're gonna get a goal right away. Since that will be helpful then. My apologies, by the way, if that took a while, but I did want to show you can reset these if you get really unlucky. And alternatively, you can just go for a Bananza build. I might have to do that depending on the loop. It just doesn't really work well on every map. Some maps are just really brutal without it, requiring you to play really freaking well in order to stand a chance at not getting destroyed by enemies and whatnot. I'm gonna go up here so I can smash this stuff, the Hearst. Then we're gonna go to this area. Alright. There we go, we got that goal cleared now. Let's block this skill and grab this one. It's an enemy skill we definitely want a lot of. Gonna go here. Land on top of that, dude. Ah! Fell down there. That was bad. You have to go back up there now. I just didn't want that guy falling down. And I ended up untransforming anyway. So now we have to get that back. Alright, we're getting able to negotiate for sure, since we're focusing on void goals right now. Alright, there we go. We're gonna get this one now. There we go, we got that done. I probably should check for fast charge, actually. I haven't really done that yet. Though for now, we're gonna focus on void goals for a bit. Oh, here's fast charge level 1 right next to this spot, which is actually nice. We're gonna go up here, actually, and then go inside the cave from the other way. This area is what I mean by that. We'll just open the way that way. There we go, we defeated that enemy. Now we just need to keep going for the void goals. Okay, this one we must grab, unfortunately, because there is a reward for getting all of the perks, at least once, even though we don't have the Snake Bananza build. It's kind of tricky to honestly use the Snake Bananza build, just because he jumps around a lot, which is kind of annoying to deal with normally. It's partly why I don't Snake Bananza as much. Half of the time you'll just end up falling off, half of the time you try and use it properly. Oh, it's right there. Perfect. Okay, we can grab this. We definitely want this fast charge skill. That goes well with our build, and it means we don't have to spend one later. Let's grab this skill. We definitely want to start saving some of our chips also, since we have chip order from before. Do we have any other skills that are useful to grab? I don't know. Actually, there's a couple, actually. I don't know if we have enough time to grab both of them, but we'll teleport up here, and we're gonna grab these skills while we still can. And yes, if you pause like this, you can, kind of aim your character to where you're supposed to go, which can be helpful. Let's use Zebra, actually, to make sure we grab these more quickly. At least get to them more quickly, that is. Alright, we found that one. Previously I was going for more skills, but now I'm more interested in doing other stuff. Let's get at least one level of this in case we do throw stuff at materials. That's mostly really useful only if you're doing the explosion strat. What I mean by that, I mean by the other strategy. Okay, there we go. We got that one. Good, we got that before the theme change, which is nice. Okay, well, out of these three, I think Emerald Geysers would be better, personally. So we'll grab that, and then we're gonna go for this goal. And now it's back to doing void goals again. While we still can also, let's use a couple of chips, and let's grab this bell, and let's grab this one as well. And there we go. We're pretty good now. So now we basically have the build we want, so it doesn't really matter. We could grab a Zebra upgrade if we want for safety. Rather not do that, personally. Looks like that enemy fell down to a different area, so we'll have to chase it down here, but thankfully there's a can we can use to go back up. Definitely blocking that perk, since we're not using that. I'd rather have the enemy one, personally, since we're gonna be defeating enemies a lot in this gun. Oh, that was good, because we're about to defeat some more of them now. I see a fossil nearby, though. Let's grab that first. Let's block this one. Let's grab this one. That's a really good upgrade. That's a more powerful version of that, so that will be better to upgrade. Okay, I think our best strategy of going here is to actually go here and then switch to Zebra so we can go over to this area. Like I said, though, Zebra is really important for this zone. Otherwise, it's gonna waste time trying to go everywhere. Okay, we kind of ran around there because we got stuck in that hole there. That was bad, but at the very least, we're getting the first goal done now, which is good. We'll just run in here. I think that's the easiest way to get to this area. Okay, apparently that took out the other enemy, which is nice. Let's block this one, for sure. Knowing which Bananza skills are the knowing which specific perks are the most useless is very important, because then you know to block them right away, and that saves you certainly a lot of time when doing this. Let's grab this so while we still can. Okay, we need to grab that skill since that was a new one that we haven't seen yet. Okay, now we're getting a good multiplier now. Block this one. I think I'd rather have Emerald Negotiator personally, since we still need more emeralds from these skulls. Okay, we need to grab a chump and chunk surfer a bit. We definitely want to jump a lot if we are chunk serving, as that gives us the best way to defeat our enemies. We may as well also charge into that enemy while we can. There we go. Bam. Where did he go? Dude, he like teleported somewhere else, it feels like. Where'd he go? I like wandered around. I don't know where that enemy went off to. Knowing me, I probably sent him off to Narnia somewhere. Okay, there he is, finally. Hey, how they can sometimes go find nowhere where you need them to be. That's what makes these layers so tough. Let's grab that one, because that's the Bananza we're using, so we definitely want to get that skill. Got another Emerald Stomp Blades, perfect. Let's go over here now. Let's defeat this enemy while we're defeating the other ones too. That'll help us out a lot. Okay, let's grab this one. That one's actually quite useful if you can chain enemies together, like we're doing now. I will say, looping Void Goals, as long as they give you enemies, they can really inflate your score pretty well. Don't mind me. I'm easier, just punching surrounding enemies out of my way. I really don't mean it if you get hurt by an accident. Oh, okay, we get to do this for a bit. Oh, it's the same one again. Actually, we could just use this, and it won't ever run out, which is probably more useful. Ah! Okay, no thank you. I'm not messing that up. So we're gonna have to burn a warp to not die here. There's like a waste, but we're already very low on time already, so it's not gonna really waste much, actually. That's an important one to grab. But banana energy almost always be full, usually when defeating those enemies. There we go. See, we had enough to do this one. There we go. Our charge punches are really working well against these enemies since we have a... It's there. Blocking this perk. Blocking this one. And also getting using that one. Definitely any abilities you're not using a lot, you definitely want to do... Okay, there's an easier fight for the barrel cannon, actually, that I just remembered. That, although we could do it without teleporting. Oh, there was a banana nearby, so why not grab the hat? Sure, we'll grab this. If we don't have that yet, and we have Kong Bananza as our main build, so we definitely want to grab that. Oh, there's that skill, finally. I was wondering where Healthy Art was. Alright, we'll grab this teleport now, so we can go and use this cannon to immediately complete this objective. If we don't get anything else, we might... Actually, I did see something over there, so we might... Parts of there, actually. I don't seem to be getting any... so let's actually block both of these and get the enemy one, for sure. If we want that multiplier to be quite high. Okay, I did see some health, so I'm gonna try and grab that. Okay, yeah, I guess I didn't get a heal there. Gonna have to charge through this waterfall. I just realized healing there probably wouldn't have mattered because we would have had to take damage there anyway. Let's grab this one. Why not? Now we're here, we're going to grab some of these items. Block this perk. Rid of this one and get Charge Groove. There we go, we got that one. Oh, there's barrel bump up, that's great. We always want those when we can. Okay, we got barrel cannon, so we'll go back to Coldcrest Gateway again to use that. Remembering where your closest barrel cannon is very important for some of these levels, that's for sure. I think I'd rather have this one, personally, since we're gonna be almost always in Bananza form all the time. Let's go up here. And then go backwards, so we can go back to there. Good, we didn't go back down too far, so we were able to get this. Good, we got that one done. Let's grab this one, for sure. Okay, we have just enough time to grab another one, so that's good. Okay, there we go. Got that one. Let's grab this skill. That's probably better overall, things considered. It'd be nice if they didn't blow up in the wrong spot, but whatever. Okay, we can block this perk now. We've gotten it once. We'll land on top of one of these, so we at least get some emeralds from them, but otherwise we're gonna just be teleporting around for this ones now, so we'll get a couple of objectives done using that. I don't even know where the... Oh, there's the enemy. Oh, I almost quit on accident. Accidentally paused on accident there. Let's ignore that. Let's quickly destroy these ones now. So we can get another objective spawned in. Wild Warrior is a very high priority, so we're getting that immediately. And, ooh, Bare Knuckle Beat we don't have yet. Let's grab that. Let's go over here and grab this objective now. Free skills, so why not grab that? Emerald Polisher, Chip Hoarder, or Chip Negotiator? I think because my Chip Hoarder is already great, probably Chip Negotiator would be better. Okay, there's a skill up there we can grab whenever we're done with this one, so that's good. Happy Heart is probably better overall. Oh, Charge French Distraction is really nice, considering we're still using that a lot. I'd rather have this one, personally, because I don't know if there will be another enemy one. Let's go to Cold Cut this time. Ooh, that was close. Good thing I was ready for that enemy. He tried to snipe me. Big time. I guess we're getting this one, personally. No, neither of those skills were great. We could have refreshed, but that's fine. Okay, this one will just teleport to a checkpoint of any kind. Snowy Crossroads is where I'm gonna go, I think, personally. This might give me a few options of what to hit. I'd rather have this, personally. Blocking the goals doesn't seem as important now, so we'll probably just go for whatever we choose to do that. Looks like we're finishing on this sub-layer now. We'll use a charge dash to more easily get over here. Good. Oh, that's a nice multiplier. 13 on over 1,000 times the multiplier there. Once you know what to do, you can get some pretty good multipliers. I think we got 30k from just that one enemy there. Don't have much to do, so we'll just find some stuff to destroy, I guess. Okay, we got a little bit before it banned out. But otherwise, yeah, we seem to know what we're doing now, so that was pretty easy to do, even on difficulty level 3. We don't care about the Void Link, mostly. We're mostly just trying to get through each of these missions. So we got A. It's just not bad. We only got 96, but that's probably because we skipped a lot of the times, so I guess we better... Oh, wait, no, it was 288. Well, we got the better rating this time. It doesn't seem like we got much unlocked, though. Perhaps we should have done more stuff. Okay, let's just create Emerald Rust, because we can still use the teleport thing from this layer, so let's do that. And on that note, we're going to end the episode here. We're actually probably not going to use that cheat trick again, because I think we did get a lot less rating that way. It's a cool strategy when you're trying to just go for Void Link, but otherwise, yeah, you could probably get a good amount of the game done without it. Just, you'll have to plan differently. Like, there is a Bananza build, so if that happens again, we might have to just go with the Bananza build, which means just bare bones Donkey Kong for the entire time. It mostly just relies on getting that one skill, though. If you can't find it, it's going to be really hard to beat the game. But if you can get, like, punch power early, it's not too bad. So, yeah, we're going to save over here, just for safety. And that's going to be the end of this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.